This video I'm going to explain how Windows File Explorer works and then show how to cut, copy, rename, and delete files while using it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go down to the right of the search on the taskbar, and I want to click on the File Explorer icon that looks like a folder. And just for clarification here, when I say click throughout the video, I mean pressing down on the left mouse button and releasing it right away. I will also say right click, which means pressing down on the right mouse button and releasing it right away, and when I say click and hold, I mean pressing to hold the left mouse button down while performing another action. So the first thing that I'm going to do is click and hold on the little this PC icon to the left and then drag it over to the desktop and release the left mouse button, which will create a shortcut for it. Then I will click and hold on the new desktop shortcut icon and drag it up to where I want it to be, and then release the left mouse button to drop it in the desired location. And now with the icon selected, I will single click on it, which will trigger the rename feature where I can then click and hold just past the C in PC and drag over until shortcut is highlighted and release the button. Then I can press the backspace or delete key to remove the shortcut text so the icon now only says this PC, and then press the enter key to exit the rename feature. Next, I will go over to the right-hand upper corner of the File Explorer window and look for the X button to the right of the Minimize and Maximize button, which will close File Explorer when I click it. And now when I go over and double-click on the desktop icon I renamed to this PC, it will open File Explorer to show all the hard drives and network locations for my computer. The blue bar inside the gray bar represents the amount of space that is used, which the bar turns to red when the storage space gets close to being completely filled. And to the left there are several folders that are stored in each user folder, so I will click on the Downloads folder to use for this tutorial. This is the default location where Windows will store all the files the user downloads from the internet, so I have a test zip file in here to show how to cut, copy, paste, and delete files. So I will go up and right-click on the file, and a menu will appear with icons giving me the option to click and cut the file, which I can also do by holding down the Control key and pressing the X key. Or I can click the copy icon to copy the file, which I can also do by holding down the Control key and pressing the C key. The next option is to rename the file, which I can either press the F2 key or select the file and click on it like I showed when I renamed the desktop icon. And next to that is the option to share the file, and finally the trash can icon, which I can click to delete the file, which I can also do by selecting the file and pressing the delete key. So I'm going to show how the cut option works by going over and clicking on the little scissors icon, which will cut the selected file or multiple files. The file that I just cut is now showing with a transparency effect, so now I will create a new folder to move this file to by right-clicking in an empty area of File Explorer, and go down to hover over New, and then over to Click Folder. Then I will type test in for the name of the folder and press the Enter key, and go up to double-click on the new folder to open that storage location. Now to paste the zip file that I just cut from the folder above this folder, I will hold down the Control key and press the V key, and that will move the file to this new storage location. So to copy the file, I will right-click on it and then click on the copy icon, and then go up to click on the Downloads folder above, and I can paste it in there by right-clicking on an empty area and clicking the paste icon. I can also move files around by clicking the mouse button down and holding it over top of the file, and then drag the mouse over top of the folder you want to move the file to and release the mouse button. And because I copied the file instead of cutting it, the file exists in both locations, so a window will pop up asking me what I want to do, because I can't have two files in the same location with the same name. So I will click replace the file in the destination since they are the same, and now I will only have a single copy of this file in the test folder that resides inside the Downloads folder. And using the keyboard shortcuts this time, since I find them a lot faster than the user interface, I will click on the test zip file and hold down the Control key and press the X key to cut the file again. Then I will go up and click on the Downloads folder and hold down the Control key and press the V key to paste the file back to that folder. And to select multiple files or folders, you can hold down the Control key and pick which ones you want, or if you have a long list, you can hold down the Shift key and click the top and everything below to the last you select. So I will right-click on the folder and click on the Rename option to rename the folder to Testing. Then I will right-click on the folder again and go over and click on Delete to remove the folder along with everything in it. I will also delete the test file, and then go over to right-click on the Recycle bin and go down to click on the empty Recycle bin to completely delete the files and folder that I'm absolutely sure that I do not need. Hopefully this video has helped, and feel free to ask any questions that you still may have in the comments. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe for more quick and on-point videos.